Hello ladies! So I wanted to do a spring favorites video because I've been buying a lot of new products lately and I didn't want to do another haul, and I'm really excited especially about spring colors and spring textures and stuff, so figured let's just do a spring favorites video. So that's what we're going to do today. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I have lip products, I have face products, I have brushes, I even have some skin stuff, so we're going to cover it all. If anyone has any questions about other colors I might have bought in some of like the lip products that I'm not showing because they're not as much spring colors, I'm happy to put that down below. Just comment and I'll let you know all the colors I picked in that particular line. So with no further ado, let's get started. So the first product that I'm going to call out as a favorite, I actually talked about this in my last haul and I just used it in my most recent tutorial, and that's the Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. I've been wearing this very frequently. I wouldn't say it's my '1 favorite of all time. I think that that's still somewhere between Too Faced Born This Way, Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Stick, or the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. But this is definitely up there. I've really enjoyed using this. Again, it's a little bit harder, I think, to match your skin tone if you're not in the more pink toned skin shades. If you are, they have so many colors in your range, which is unusual. I think most foundations tend to skew yellow. So that's a great choice for you. But the reason I love this for spring is it does have a soft finish. It's not super luminous and dewy, but it's not matte. So it's like a great glow for springtime, getting ready for summer. It's not too heavy, so as the weather warms up, it's not gonna feel really, really heavy on your skin. I've just really, really enjoyed how it wears so far, and it tends to last all day. I don't see it break up too much toward the end of the day, which is great. So the Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation, and I am the shade Butterscotch. So I have two blushes I want to talk about. This one, again, I used this recently in my most recent tutorial, but this is the Becca Luminous blush. So they're coming out with a whole line of these. I think they've only released 2 colors so far. This one is Tiger Lily. This is the one that I picked up. It's kind of a peachy shade, and I would say it's very pigmented. So you have to be very delicate using this or you're gonna have orange cheeks, a tiny little bit. So this line is a cross between their mineral blushes, which are gorgeous, and their pressed skin perfect, their highlighters, skin perfecting pressed powders. So this is kind of a hybrid concept, which is nice because it's kind of like a shimmery blush. Great for spring and summer when you really want that glow every day. And this Tiger Lily color is perfect for summer. It goes with every coral look. It's a really nice shade. The other one is a really vibrant pink, I think, that they released, but I'm not sure the name of it. Either way, Becca Luminous Blush in Tiger Lily. My other blush favorites, this is something you guys have definitely heard me talk about, but I want to talk about it again because it is the perfect blush palette. You have something for every look in this palette, and it's limited edition because it's a Gwen Stefani collab, so it's going to be gone soon. So if you don't get one now, you're not going to get one. So that's why I'm bringing it up, because it is definitely a favorite. I will be wearing this all summer. This cherry shade for spring is the most perfect pink. It looks a little bit electric here. Siri just started listening to me on my phone for no reason. Does anyone ever have that happen when Siri just starts listening? So anyway, as I was saying, so this Gwen Stefani palette is the best. I love mixing like these 2 shades or like these 2 shades together. So you take one that's a little more matte and make it a little more shimmery. You can even use this as a highlight. This pink is so perfect. I highly, highly recommend this palette. They're very pigmented, so this should last you a long time, and it's going to be gone soon. So like I said, grab it while you can. Favorite bronzer going into spring. I really love the Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer, the matte one, but I haven't really found an iridescent, like a shimmery bronzer that I truly love. The one that I've always used is from Cargo, and even though it's waterproof, which I love when I go to the beach or to the pool, it's very heavy, so like you have to put it on very delicately. My new favorite is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This is not necessarily a brand new product. It's been out for a little while, but I've been kind of putting off purchasing it because I don't wear as much bronzer in the wintertime. But oh my gosh, this bronzer is beautiful. They have a set of matte shades and a set of iridescent shades, so you can tell by the shade, number, and lettering that they use. This is, I believe, I don't know why it doesn't say it on the package. That's really, really strange. Oh yes, it does, in tiny, tiny print. This is 25I. So the I is iridescent. If it says M after the number, then it's matte. So this is 25i, and you can see it's subtle. You know, it has like a cinnamony element. The shimmer is not sparkle, but it just gives you that really nice warm glow, and the tone of the actual bronzer itself is not too orange and not too brown. It's like a good, rich, deep skin color. So I'm loving this bronzer right now, and I'm sure I will end up picking up the matte one at some point as well. In the same family, my new favorite way to contour is with this Becca Shadow and Light Bronze / Contour Perfector. I kind of just picked this up on a whim. I didn't really know how I was going to feel about it. Never really heard anyone talk about it extensively, but I'm obsessed. So my spring favorite contour right here, it has 2 shades, so I kind of, and I'm going to get to brushes in a minute, but I kind of use the brush, get like half on each side of the brush, and then put the lighter side up on top and the darker side below, and buff it out. Same thing up here. I put the lighter side on the side of the brush that's going to be closer to the highlight portion of my face. It makes it a really flawless, even contour without a lot of effort. So instead of bronzing and contouring, you can kind of get it all in one with this, which is why I love this going into summer. It has a tiny hint of luminosity to it, so it's not a super matte contour, which again is nice going into spring because it gives you that glow. And it's a great color. The only thing is that I don't think they have a range of shades in this. It's like this one or that's it. So maybe they'll come out with more. But the Becca Shadow and Light Bronze Contour Perfector is my current spring fave contour method of the moment. So since I kind of gave it away already, we might as well talk about brushes. So in my haul video recently, I talked about how I'm obsessed with the new Morphe monthly brush club they're doing with Live Glam. So I've gotten March and April's brushes so far. I think March was the first month, and one of the brushes I got in March was the M333 brush. So as you can see here, it's kind of a like a flat, semi-domed, narrow depth brush. I use this for contouring my nose. You will now see me use this in every single video if you haven't already seen me start to use it. It is the perfect shape for nose contouring because it's narrow and it's dense bristles and they're short. So you can really get in there and get that angle nice and sharp. So this has become a staple. I don't think I would ever try to contour my nose again without this brush. And the great thing is you can use it with cream or powder products. So whether I'm contouring with powder that day or with cream products, this is my go-to. The other 2 came in the April shipment, which only had 3 brushes, and I think some people were disappointed by that, but they were 3 really great brushes. So the first one is the M501. Jaclyn Hill always swears by this brush, not to name drop her, but I've always seen her use this for highlighting, and I always thought to myself, God, that brush looks way too small for highlighting. Like, I'm all about the Sigma tapered highlight or a fan brush. But this came in April shipment, so I was like, let me finally give it a try. It's actually really, really great. I used it in my last tutorial and I've been using it ever since. I still mix in my tapered highlight, but this kind of mixes it up. And when you're using a highlight that's kind of a looser powder, where you want the bristles to be a little softer to kind of get in there, because both my Becca highlighters have shattered and are just powder now, this gets in the pan really nice, and then you just shake it off, and then you just go in circular motions. And because the brush is more fluffy than a tapered highlight, because they stay wider at the end, you can really cover that surface area. So the M501, and then the last brush, the M527. I don't know what this is supposed to be for, but I've been using it for contouring. As you can see that I've completely stained the bristles brown, but I put it in, this is only when I'm doing powder, obviously. Put it in my powder contour, which might be that Becca one I just talked about, or my Marc Jacobs Instamark palette with the light under eye setting shade and then the darker shade. Any product like that, swirl it around in there, tap it off, make a fish face so you can see where your cheekbone is, and just blend it out this way. Very natural application, beautiful brush, dense bristles. It's great quality. It looks great on a vanity because the white bristles kind of break up the black that you tend to get in all your brushes. And I just love how it applies. So for bronzing, this could be great as well. And just because it's like wider and then kind of narrower from the side, it's just great for chiseling out that area. So the M527 from Morphe. My next spring favorite, this is a spring product. This just came out. These are both from House of Lashes and they're both cases. So sorry, my light is blowing this out. So this is the new lash story case. And this is the new gem case. This came out first. This came out during IMATS LA, and this just launched like in the last week or two. I think I ordered it literally within 5 minutes of it going on sale. So I'm talking about them both because I'm doing a lot of traveling in the next 6 months, and so being able to just grab lashes and not have to go through all the different styles and the individual packs, and just have something where you can throw it in your bag and you know that in there is going to be a style that you want to wear. These have become my go-to. So you guys will notice that most of my favorite lashes tend to be by House of Lashes. I just love their styles, and they're very affordable, and they last multiple wears very, very well, so they're great quality. This gem case, I basically put in my three styles that I wear most often. So I have House of Lashes Feline up here, Siren right here, which is kind of a wisp. So this is when I'm wearing a wing. This is a wispy lash that's longest in the center. So this would be when I'm doing an eye look that doesn't have a winged out kind of cat eye. And then this is House of Lashes Iconic, my staple, like dramatic going out at night lash. So I know between the three, I have at least one or two that's daytime appropriate, one that's super drama, and I can do a wing or a non-wing look. I can grab this, I can go, and I know I've got everything I need. Plus I keep a glue inside. You could also throw your tweezers in there. So this has been a lifesaver, and I'm sure I'm going to be using it a ton with all this travel. This case, this is the holy grail. I mean, you don't need to take this on every trip, but I have like my 30th birthday / bachelorette trip to Mexico this summer for a week. So I don't want to have to go through all my lashes and pick out 6 or 7 different styles I want to take with me. I can just throw this in there and I go. It holds 10 pairs. You can see I'm wearing a pair right now. It holds the House of Lashes mini versions of their regular glue and their black glue. So it's really, really portable. It's all in one place. It's a beautiful display. You guys can see here I've kind of ranked them from least dramatic to most dramatic. So it's really organized. I also want to just mention that my favorite lashes of the moment going into spring, this is definitely one of my favorites right here. This is the House of Lashes Siren Lash, which is also in my gem case. That is a favorite. It's really light and wispy. And then these are the Huda Beauty Samantha Lash, which I believe are still being sold at Sephora. These are also kind of a wispy. You can see I'm into wispier lashes right now rather than super dramatic, heavy va-va-voom lashes, but that's because it's spring and you want to have daytime appropriate looks that feel like flirty and fun. So anyway, the Lash Story case from House of Lashes, a great new spring product. Okay, my favorite section for spring favorites, lip products. So lip products are just on like steroids right now. Every brand is rolling out new colors or new formulas. It's really exciting. I wanted to talk about these Bite Beauty lipsticks and then just glosses in general. So let's start with the lipsticks. So Bite Beauty has never been a brand that I've been super into. I mean, they have nice lip products, but it just didn't have anything like really stand out to me. So when they came out with these new Amuse Bouche lipsticks, I was really, really excited. It has a gorgeous range of shades, lots of fun poppy colors for spring and summer, so that was very appropriate for when they were launching the product. They still have some dark vampy shades too, so don't worry if you're looking for like a berry or a red or something really dramatic, they've got you covered. But I was totally drawn to these 3 pinky corally shades. So the first one, which I just wore in my most recent kind of peachy shimmer tutorial, is called Sorbet, and I will swatch these for you. It's more on the pink side. They describe it on Sephora as watermelon. I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it watermelon, but it definitely is more pink. The second one is Gingersnap. This is a really, really pretty coral. On the deeper side, more than on the bright electric orange side, which is nice because I think so many corals get too bright, like peachy orange, and then it doesn't go with all skin tones. So this one you'll see on my hand is kind of a nice in the middle. And then the last one is Pickled Ginger. I would never have picked this up off of the color swatch on the website, like the little color tile, but when you put it on, it's so beautiful. So this one is Sorbet. I'm getting lipstick all over me. Sorbet, Gingersnap, and Pickled Ginger. So they're similar. You can tell they're in the same color family. I'm definitely on a trend right now with pinky corals, but it's something I don't always buy. And for some reason this spring I'm really excited about these shades. They obviously look better with a tan. I'm working on it. But in the meantime, I'm excited to be playing with these. So again, the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks, hands down my most favorite spring lip product that I've been excited about. So in the glosses family, I'm all about glosses once it gets warmer out. I wear them in the winter sometimes with it being windy and blowing hair in your face. It's just easier to wear glosses when you know it's going to be, you know, calmer weather and you're going to have your hair up more, because getting your hair stuck in your lip glosses is not a good look. I picked up a new nude lip gloss recently that's very pigmented. These are not new. These are the Urban Decay High Color Lip Gloss, and they are high color. These are very pigmented, very, very thick. This isn't going to give you the most wet look, like, you know, like glass, but it's going to have great color payoff. And they have not a huge range of shades, but they have some like electric colors, so you don't have to go totally neutral or just the basic pink with this. You know, they have like a hot purple, which is really fun. So if you're bold with colors during the summer, I would look into these high gloss lip glosses from Urban Decay. This is the color Kinky. I don't know why they call it that. There's nothing kinky about this color, but it is a beautiful nude. A little bit more on the brown side than the pink side, which I kind of like because I think too many nudes get too pink. So you can see it. You can see it there. Kinky. It's definitely a nude. My camera tends to make things look more pink. Like this color I'm wearing is this next lip gloss, which is coral, and it looks very pink on camera. So I promise you, Kinky is more of a brownish nude. And then this one is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses, which are also super high pigment, high color payoff glosses. I think the formulas are gorgeous. I actually like the lip glosses better than I like the liquid lipsticks. Hold on, I gotta get that off the floor. Okay, we're back. So this is in the color Maui. I actually bought 3 of these recently. I got this color Maui, which is coral. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. I got Kristen, which is a mauve nude on the darker side. And then I got Sepia, which is like a true brown. And that was very out of my comfort zone, the Sepia one, so I'm really excited to wear it, even though it's probably more of a fall tone. Whatever, you can wear whatever color you want in spring. There really aren't that many rules. So Maui, just so I can swatch it in comparison to some of these other shades, is a really, really fun spring and summer color. This one right here. So that's Maui, and again, this has a huge range of shades. It's almost overwhelming to try and pick between them in the store. There's a couple really great blog posts and videos people have done swatching the entire line of these, so I recommend watching one of those if you're going to try to order these online, because the swatches online I don't think are a good representation of what these look like on the skin. Last in the glosses category, I just bought a couple additional shades from the Buxom line. These are both, these the lip creams or the lip, oh, these are the lip polish. These are both the lip polish. So you'll notice on Buxom they have lip polish and lip cream. I have a hard time telling the difference. The lip creams are not like a liquid lipstick. They're not super high color. They feel more like a gloss. So I don't really tell the difference as easily as some. But I think the lip creams have names like White Russian, whereas lip polishes are named after girls. I think that's one way to tell them apart. Anyway, these are the glosses. They have like a minty, tingly sense. Oh, that's something else to note about the Anastasia. These smell like, taste like buttercream, which is amazing. Like, there's nothing worse than putting on a gloss that just tastes like straight chemical and you have to taste it all day while it sits on your lips. That's the worst. So the fact that this tastes like buttercream is such a nice relief. And these have an intense, minty, tingly sensation, which in the summer when you're hot is really refreshing. It's like a really nice sensation on your lips. If you're not into that, then you might want to test it before you go and buy a bunch. But these stay on for so long and they're so wet looking. So the 2 that I grabbed, I have a couple others that I've had for a while, but the new ones I got were Sophia, which is a true simple shimmer baby pink, and Leslie, which is a little bit more, has a little bit more gold tint to it. So I don't know how well these are gonna swatch, because like I said, their glosses are more glossy than color filled. Well, you might be able to see them. And these smell really good. They don't smell minty, they just have a minty sensation when you put them on. Yeah, I don't know how well these are gonna show up on camera, but I will show you anyway. If you hear meowing, it's my 2 little rodent cats crying at the door. They hate when I film because I don't let them in the bedroom. They'll get over it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's gonna get blown out. This top one, which is a little more pink, is Sophia, and this bottom one, which has more shimmer in it, which is probably why the light's reflecting it back so dramatically, but is more peachy, is Kristen. No, Leslie. Sophia, Leslie. They have a million of these in so many shades, so I would just suggest hanging out at Sephora and swatching a bunch on your lips, like go on a day when you don't have anything on, and find the ones that you really like, because some of them are very similar. So yeah, lip gloss, lipstick craze, very excited about all those products for spring. Last but not least, I just want to call out 2 skin products. This one is by a brand that I am a huge advocate of. No, they don't pay me. I know I talk about them all the time. I discovered them years ago. They're truly clean skincare. They're made in Europe, and they are beautiful products. They're just gorgeous. They feel great on the skin. I've noticed huge improvements in my skin after using all their face products. I now use their shampoo and conditioner. I use their body wash. I use their face cleaner, their face scrub, their makeup remover, and one of their masks. So this is Ren Clean Skincare. You can buy it at Sephora, but you can also order straight from Ren's website. If you sign up to their newsletter, they do give a lot of like discounts for friends and family and things like that here and there. So this particular product I just picked up. It is the Moroccan Rose Gold Glow Perfect Dry Oil. That is a mouthful. I don't know if all those words are necessary to describe it. The Moroccan Rose line is like a line of theirs, and it has Moroccan Rose like extract or oil in the product, which is an expensive ingredient. But the Gold Glow Perfect Dry Oil. First of all, can we talk about this packaging? It's white and gold. If you could see you can see my vanity in some of my tutorials. White and gold is my life. So this fit into the family really, really beautifully. So that was a draw. But also it just has this like incredible feel. It's kind of like a spray, and then it's not sticky. It's not greasy. It is like a dry oil like you might put on when you go to the beach. You can like see already like the difference in my arms from just putting that on. It feels incredible. The skin is instantly moisturized and smooth, and it does have like a subtle glow. And the rose smell is just the yummiest thing. It feels like spring. It smells like spring. And everyone wants to get their skin, you know, nice and toned and moisturized and having a nice glow going into summer. There's nothing worse than pale, dry skin, you know, when the sun starts to come out and you want to wear cute clothes. So that is the Ren Moroccan Rose Gold Glow Perfect Dry Oil. And even though it's a mouthful, I'd say it's a pretty apt description. And the last one, also prepping our skin for summertime, this is a product that actually I think sold out. Oh, the hair on my lip. There's nothing worse than that. My whole house is covered in cat hair. It's the worst thing in the entire world. I love my babies, but if I could like shave them bald or just hairspray them every day so their hair didn't fall out, I would consider it. Ugh. Anyway, so I finished filming this video only to realize that my camera stopped filming before I was done for some reason. So now we're gonna go back and finish what I'm doing twice. Anyway, I think we were on the Salta Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. So this was a product I was excited to try from Sephora. It has some interesting properties. It's, it's bum bum cream, right? It sounds questionable. I don't think you have to wear it on your butt, but it is meant to help tighten the skin and improve its overall appearance and elasticity, which after, you know, a long dry winter, if you live in that part of the country where it's dry like I do, you know, that's something you run into, and then you want to have cute clothes for summer and your skin is just dry and pale and like it's just not a good look. So this adds serious moisture. It's a thick body butter. It has a really luscious finish, and it absorbs pretty quickly. It has, oh, guys, it has the most incredible smell. If you are sensitive to fragrances, you might not like this because it is strong. It's a beautiful fragrance, but it's very strong. Like, I think it's the only thing I've ever used where I can put it on in the morning, and when I go to the bed, I'm still gonna smell like this. So I, have yet to see it really tighten my skin, but it smells incredible. It goes on really beautifully, and I'm excited to keep using this through spring and summer. Those are my spring favorites. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope it got you excited about some new products to try, and there's lots more coming now that we have warm weather and new colors to play with. So I hope you enjoyed. If so, like and subscribe, and talk to you soon. Bye.